Hey, what is up, people? This is Johnny, and today we're going to be reviewing Outlast for the PlayStation 4 and PC. So, Outlast is a game that came out a while ago, I believe, for PC, and now it recently came out for PlayStation 4. Outlast is a game where you start off and you're a reporter with a camera, and you have a couple of batteries, and they sent you into this asylum because strange reports have been happening there. So you're, of course, the reporter that's going to go ahead and try to find out in a very scary place without a gun. You're going to try to investigate what is going on. So the first thing I'm going to mention about the game is the gameplay. Well, the gameplay is pretty simple. It's not really that hard. Well, there is difficult modes that you can have, like insane if you die, and then you have to restart all over, which does make it quite difficult in order to pass the game. And there's nightmare, and there's some other modes as well. Now, as for the gameplay, it consists of you walking in first person view with your camera, and your camera that has night vision, and your camera is only powered by batteries, so you're going to have to find batteries in order to see in the dark, so you're able to navigate around the areas in the game. So yeah, it is pretty good, I must say. It's just a simple gameplay. If you're not expecting something overboard, you could run as well. You could jump, climb stuff, and many other types of things. And it does have like these little areas where you have to like turn switches, but it's not that hard. It's not even like a big puzzle where you have to find pieces to insert, but they're really easy. You just gotta have to do the exploring. And if you want to get very deep into the storyline, there's also documents that you can pick around, and the thoughts of the character as well. He records notes, which will allow you to get like notes what the character is thinking about that area or scene as well. So that's one part of the gameplay. I wouldn't say that the gameplay is like crazy hard, but it could get harder in difficulty, because you do die a couple of times in the game. And I must say, yeah. Now for the graphics, I played the PC version as well and the PlayStation 4. Passed them both, and I must say the graphics do look pretty good. They're not that bad. I wouldn't say they're like awesome Killzone type of Shadowfall graphics, but you know, it's pretty good. It runs at maximum on the PlayStation 4, and it has the graphics, so they're not bad. They're playable, but you're not gonna expect something with a whole bunch of crap like colors and stuff like that just pop up in your face. Although the environment design is actually pretty awesome in this game. They did really do an awesome design for the horror aspect of survival and all of that. It's actually pretty good, well designed. I have to say they did a great job with the buildings, made it really scary. Now, it is scary, but I must say in the beginning, more stuff, it's more like a pop-up. Many things are popping up at you at random times and locations. That was pretty much it. That consisted a lot in the beginning of the game, and they would just be random things popping up at you that would scare you, and they did scare the crap out of me. But later on, it started to get a little bit more smoother. They started doing less pop-ups, and you know, I don't know. If you're playing alone, you may get scared. But if you're playing where during the day when there's people around, not really that scary. But yeah, I can see that. And the music, let's say the music. What does the music sound like? The music is really scary. It does actually sound really creepy. I must admit to myself, it sounds creepy. It is a creepy sound. So they did an awesome job on the music for the game to make it sound really creepy while you're playing it. It sounds like you're in that environment of creepiness, and the music sometimes is a vital point to get you scared in any type of game. So the music it's cool. Now we're gonna talk about the storyline. It does have a storyline, but it of course, it's just a simple storyline. It's something, you know, you can go deep into it reading these documents, and you will see what happened as the events of the stuff, Wall Rider and all that. It's unexpected as well. The ending is kind of unexpected. I won't mention what happens, but it is kind of unexpected. storylines is good. You know, it's good. It's not the best storyline because I mean, the durability of the game is only like 4 hours. So yeah, you can beat this game in 4 hours or even less if you depend on rushing. If you're playing it for the first time, you can beat it in 4 hours. If you're rushing through the game, you could probably beat it like 3 hours, depending on how you do and you don't die or anything. So yeah, that's why the storyline is kind of little. It ain't bad, but it is good. You know, it has a little decent storyline. I wouldn't say it's the best of the storylines ever of survivor horror. But yeah, that's pretty much it. The durability, it's 4 hours. So would I replay this game? Not really. Because if you pass it, well, if you want to go for that, if you like getting scared and you like harder challenges, they have the insane mode, the nightmare mode. You could go ahead and try those out, which are higher modes that make the game more difficult. Where like insane, it only allows you to, if you die, you have to restart all over again from the beginning, which could be a pain in the ass if you ask me. And that would make the difficulty harder in the gameplay, because random things do be popping up of nowhere and they freaking kill you. So that's one thing about it. But the durability, and no, I wouldn't say it's that long. You can pass it fast. Anyone could, if you have patience. And like I mentioned before, the things to open different locations, it's not that hard. You just gotta do exploring. There is a bit of exploring in this game, and it's hard because you're in the dark. Sometimes you could get lost, but not really extremely lost in every single place you go. So yeah, would I replay it? If it had a platinum trophies, you could probably do more stuff. But you know, I understand why they only added silver and gold trophies. If you're going for the trophies, I guess try to pass it insane and collect every document and every recording as well. But I wouldn't replay it personally. Maybe some other time. It depends on the situation, but the replayability is most unlikely. So yeah, I would give this game a 7.0. I'm not saying that it's a bad game, but it is a worthwhile game. If you have PlayStation Plus right now, the game is actually free for this month, so go ahead and try to get it for free. It's definitely worth your time. Getting the 7.0 is definitely worth your time. Going ahead and getting this game for free if you can get a PlayStation Plus. But the regular price is like 20, I believe. If you don't have PlayStation Plus, I would recommend to wait till the price lowers down, because I mean, it is kind of short, but it is a new generation game that came out, so I understand why they put the $20 price if you don't have PlayStation Plus. But yeah, I would give it a wait at some time. If it lowers down in the future and you hadn't had the PlayStation 4 or PlayStation Plus, I would wait till goes till $10 is worth. But I don't think it's worth 20. So I'm not saying I'm not bashing the game. I give it a 7.0. It's really good. But I'm not gonna give it any higher. It's not the best game out there as of right now. And that's pretty much it. 7.0 replayability, yes, if you're looking for trophies, but if you're not, no, then no replayability. Or if you really did enjoy the horror, yeah, I guess. But that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a nice day.